friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to explore more about the built-in data types in Dart. When it comes to data types, there are so many data types are supported in Dart. So I'm basically classifying them into two parts. One, basic data types, and the other one is the compound data types. The basic data types are number, string, Boolean. And when it comes to number, so there are three different data types are supported by Dart. One is int, the other one is double, and the other one is num. So num is kind of a parent data type for both int and double. The other one is string. To handle the string manipulation and all those things, we can use this data type in our Dart program. And the next one is Boolean. Boolean is mainly for true or false Boolean value, and this is basically handled by the bool keyword. And these are the three basic data types available in the Dart language. And in the next section, we will be covering more deeply on the remaining data types of list, set, and map. Okay, let me explain more detail about these three default data types, number, string, and Boolean in detail. Let me see the code. When it comes to the numbers data type, so you can basically have three different data types. One is int, and the other one is double, and the other one is num. And basically for Dart, it's a dynamically identified type, so you don't need to specifically define like the following: int count is equal to 0. So this is not required at least. But if you define count equal to 0, then the Dart runtime will be automatically identify what is the type of this particular value. So this is how you need to define a int value. So here I have defined a count equal to 0, and I'm incrementing the count, and I'm just printing this runtime type of the count variable. So when I run this, so you'll be able to see, so the runtime type is int. Yes, so in Dart, everything is an object. So even in the primitive data type is also object in Dart language. And next one is double. So if you divide 1 by 2 the numbers, so these are the two integers, but the result will be in double. And that variable is dynamically assigned, and if you print type of result, this will also return double, since this division result would be always double. So this is assigned as a double value in the result, and that's how we are getting that. And when you are in doubt, in some cases we may need to pass integer, and some cases we may need to pass the double value. In that case, so you can simply assign that particular value as num, and you can do your programming. So if I run this, in the current scenario, I have assigned value a is equal to 1. So the 1 is an integer, so the num variable can accept both int and double. So if you run this program, so here the type of a is int, and if I simply change this value is equal to 1.0, so then the result is changed to double. So which means the num variable type can take both integer and the double value. So this is how we can handle the numbers in Dart program. Next, we'll move to the string. String is one of the primitive data type in Dart. So if you assign any list of characters, so here also you don't need to explicitly mention string name equal to Roger. Instead, you can define where as a dynamic identifier. So this will be automatically identified by the dot. So this is how you can define a string variable, and this is a multi-line variable definition in the dot. So you need to put three single quote, and inside that you can have n number of characters. So in some cases we may need to have the JSON string in the programming. So in that case we can define the JSON like this, and we can wrap it inside the three quote, single quote. So this will handle the string data type in Dart. So when you run this, I'll simply comment that and I'll just run this. So you can see the single value as well as the multi-line value and the multi-line JSON string. Right. Now we have seen numbers and strings. Next, we'll be seeing how you can handle the Boolean data type in detail. Okay, so this is how we need to define a Boolean variable. So here can move equal to false. So I'm just printing this can move value, and in the next line I'm finding the opposite of the can move value. So, and here I have also added some if else loop. So we'll be seeing the if else in detail in the later video, but for the time being, just to have this condition validated, I'm just using that. So if this Boolean value, then if it is true, then it will print here, and else this will print false. Let us see what it brings. So here the value of can move equal to false. Yes, so we have defined this equal to false, and the not of false is true. Yes, and the given value is false. So in the meantime, I'm just changing this to true, and then these conditions will be completely changed. So the initial value is true, and the not can move is false, and the given value is true. So this is how the Boolean value can be handled, and if you want, you can also define bool can move equal to true. So this is also possible, and this program will also work, but the editor sometimes no need to implicitly define the type, so you can simply remove this and you can have it. So either way the program will work properly. So either you can explicitly define the type as bool, or you can simply define val. Pretty much I have covered the primitive data types in the Dart language. So the numbers, strings, and Boolean. Thanks for watching. In the upcoming video, we will be going deeper on list, set, and maps. Please subscribe to my video and share this video to your friend if you like that. Thank you.